A blessed day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the Boss with another video. Please put a like, leave a comment, and we can get straight into this. Alright, guys. Hey, let me tell you this. Guys, may I get some local clippings from people who visit and who also live in America, and they might share them experience, and they might put out disclaimer, and they might put out like a warning and so on. So we'll play that, and after that now, we're going to play me have one song I want to end us, guys. I feel like I should have played that song here first, Anna. Yeah, man, I want to end us the song here, because this is the current situation where we are go through, and we somehow now go through. Plus, I have an update for going about the guy who said that the girl show some red flag and he put in her paper to file her to come to America. Alright? I'm going to update with that first before we move on to anything else. Alright. So, and say I watch his story, and see comments, and him respect everybody's opinion. And he want to tell everybody thanks, and he respect my channel, and he love a good work come here do. But him say when he sit down and meditate, in call her him and her with a big man conversation, and him say that somebody call me show and say, oh, so nothing wrong if a girl come a foreign and you give her papers, because remember so when you go foreign somebody give you. And he said that stuck in her head for night. So when he look into it, he said I give a young lady an opportunity if he can help her youth and plus our family. So he said, yeah, well. He said I'll go ahead and go with it, and he spend up a lot of thousands of US dollars. So he said if he cancel that, everything lose. So I said to him, out if he cancel the little money and lose it, then bringing a lady over there where possibility she can make you lose more. And remember, when you file for somebody, you're responsible for them for at least 10 years or more, depending on the condition of the filing. So, him say I'll go ahead and him will bring her. Bear in mind, this lady in her 30s and him in her 50s. I don't know if when he come down, she'll give him something we never used to get. I don't know if when he come down, certain things are going where capture in mind. I know some woman has a obia, but I don't know how. But the man decides say, he might go bring her a foreign. So he say thanks for sure the people the situation, but he making decision. Alright, so I see some ladies I call her ask him number. Listen, sometimes some person just want to share them situation. They don't really want to add nobody to them life like that. So I know I see message them, but I don't reply, so I apologize. Because I know I'm not interested. Because I mind upon the 30-year-old girl. Alright, moving on from that now, guys. Hope you understand, so I go now a round up. Alright, so I go run in at them topic here, and then now I play a tune. I go listen.
People, anybody who have them papers straight, you wanna careful. Alright? Because them just get my uncle last night, and them have him. I go in at my auntie yard and take up my uncle. You understand? So, I'm not careful out there. If you don't know send no paper them not straight, or you don't have, if you don't have the documentation you need, make sure you carry it with you all the time. Put it on a necklace and put it on your neck. Because them not ramp. Alright? So I just make you know. Because I know some people never dare take it too serious or feel like a criminal alone. Them say they might start with criminal. But it's not limited to. So I feel like because you're not on a criminal record, say you're safe. You understand, people? Careful. Can't believe them getting my uncle to blood clot.
It's purely informational and not affiliated with any political party, nor the United States military and our government. Now, I'm speaking just to my Jamaican peeps, the peeps who have been naturalized and are US citizens now, the peeps where have your green card and you feel like you're safe. Let me tell you something. I came to get a new driver's license because I'm retiring soon. Not soon enough though. And I have to get something called a real ID. So I'm going to bring everything in. This is my 3rd time here, Dirty DMV. And bring everything in. Every time it's more paperwork to prove who I am. I brought in passport, driver's license, orders, citizenship paperwork, everything. Still can't verify who I am. No, today. Here's where I'm at. They've taken my driver's license. They've taken my passport. They said they have to send it off to a higher entity to verify my identity. I'm a 20-year veteran. I've had 5 diplomatic U.S. passports. I've had 3 regular U.S. passports. I have lived in this country for 25 years. And again, I'm in uniform. And you're treating me like I'm an illegal alien trying to use false paperwork to get a real ID. Listen, if you're Jamaican and you watch this, make sure you have all of your paperwork. I mean, from your filing paperwork, certificate, everything, because these people are not playing. You know, you watch the news, you hear, but for actually experience it, we're not safe. If you're going to travel out of this country or even in this country, make sure you have a file with a copy of everything, because they want to send them the whole away. Okay? And again, this is just my opinion. This is information. Take it if you want. If it don't apply to you, all right, cool. But
Two interested facts right there, guys. So I don't know if I share the story them and put them out. Anyway, I don't know, sometimes we do straight out story and sometimes we give updates. But here we go now. Yeah man, I endorse the song, guys. And I'm going to play it for the first time on the show. I want to relax, enjoy, listen to the lyrics, and then we move on to the next part. But listen.
Hey, what a life, what a life, what a life, what y'all. Hey, it no right, whoa. And now we really have to tell you something.
Ain't no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? And I saw me say no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? Hey, now me know said the good happen suffer for the bad, but good God man, I them a go on bad. Please Father God, me I beg you stand by we side. Cause we tired for run and we tired for hide. Cause everywhere we go, I stand up by we side. People a drive them car, get take out of them ride. The hide we did a hide lot in our church. Hey, nowhere in the city you could try to hide. Ain't no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? And I saw me say no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? Hey, give me a chance to talk with the president. Show me some president, me no resident. Married and wait for green card. From the day me day America, me no chart for fraud. Hard for eyes come send me back a yard. Hey, show me some president, have some mercy. Hold back the ice, them a move too cold. Think about the young, I beg you think about the old. Think about the young, I beg you think about the old. People run out of them house, can't sleep in the cold. With one eye open and one eye closed. You know how long enough of them no take a dose. Hey, no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? And I saw me say no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? Hey,
what a life, what a life, what a life, what.
All immigrants.
What y'all. It no right, whoa.
All
and now we really have to tell you something.
Now me know said the good happen suffer for the bad, but good God man, I them a go on bad. Please Father God, me I beg you stand by we side. Cause we tired for run and we tired for hide. Cause everywhere we go, I stand up by we side. People a drive them car, get take out of them ride. People run out of them house, can't sleep in the cold. With one eye open and one eye closed. With one eye open and one eye closed. You know how long enough of them no take a dose. Ain't no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? And I saw me say no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? Hey, ain't no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? And I saw me say no look good for me, the immigrant. Why them a treat me like a elephant? Hey,
what a life, what a life, what a life, what y'all.
hey,
It no right, whoa.
Yeah, guys, so I want to check out the music there, alright? So, you don't know what that's our roll ball game said we. Then we play one next look party live. Then I come live. If you want to reach out to me, 876-277-3254. Like this video for me, make we continue listening in the foreign there.
You know, it's okay if you pack up from foreign and go back to your yard. It's okay. It's okay if you've migrated and you decide that this is not working out. I am going back to Jamaica. Nothing is wrong with that. And we need to normalize people doing that instead of staying in a foreign country and suffer. It makes no sense for us to stay in a foreign country if we're not doing well. And doing well doesn't necessarily mean that you have a house, you have a car, you have a good job. Doing well also means that you're not coping mentally. You're just not happy. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter who you're around. You're not happy. Now, the other day, somebody told me that, somebody that we both know, that person decided to go back home. And I said, good for her. Good for her. Because if you're really not happy here, if you're not getting the kind of job that you want, you come to Canada and you just realize it doesn't matter what you try. It doesn't matter what kind of qualifications you have. You've gotten certified here in Canada. You have your qualification from back home in Jamaica. Listen, sometimes we have master's degrees and we can't get a good job over here. If you realize that you're not getting back to the status after 4 years, 5 years, the kind of lifestyle that you used to live in Jamaica, you're not able to do that in Canada or the United States, go back home. A lot of us come here and we leave house, we leave car, we left good jobs. Our kids were in private schools, the best of the best in Jamaica. And we come here and we're just not getting that standard of living. Even though you might have a job, you might, be able to buy a house, but that standard of living that you had in Jamaica, that good job that made you feel like, oh, you're actually meeting your targets and meeting your goals in terms of, your career. You have to start all over from scratch. And sometimes even after 4 or 5 years, you're still not there. Let's normalize saying, you know what? There's no shame in it. I'm going to pack up and I'm going to go back to my home country because this is not working out. It's okay. There's no shame in it. Pack up and just go back home. Nothing wrong with it. Let's go pack up and come back home.
As the title of this video suggests, we're going to be talking to immigrants in this video. And it is all about the topic, stop wasting time in Canada. Yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking to the persons who come to Canada and forgot about the mission that made them want to come to Canada in the first place. So they're here in Canada, and then their days turn into weeks, their weeks into months, the months into years, and they're just now living and wasting time in Canada. Before we get into the conversation though, guys, I want you guys to do something for me. You guys know what I'm going to ask for. Take a second. Yes, man, take a second. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well, and leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this conversation that we're going to have right now. Right? Now, I've seen a lot of immigrants in my immediate surrounding. If you guys are new here, I'm living in Grand Prairie, Alberta, which is a northwestern city, 4.5 hours north of Edmonton. So, not the biggest city in Alberta, population roughly 70,000 people. But Grand Prairie is becoming a more popular destination, and a lot of immigrants are moving here. And I have seen a lot of immigrants come to Grand Prairie over my period of time being here now for 6 years. And a lot of them are wasting time here in Canada. Now, listen, everybody migrate for a different reason. Everybody decide to take on this Canadian journey for different reasons, right? But for the vast majority of us, it's wanting to give our family a better life. Want to give our kids more opportunities than we could have given them back in our home country. And for many of us, Canada provided that opportunity. Or we saw Canada as that country that would provide the opportunity to create the platform for our children to succeed and to change our generational trajectory, break generational curses and so forth, so on. So a lot of us make sacrifices of leaving our family, friends, assets, job, everything behind to come to this new country to start a new life. A new life, even though we know it's not going to be easy. And for many of us, we have to start over from scratch. We have to start from zero. Many of us have to go back to parts that we have passed in our home country. A lot of persons have to do entry-level jobs, even though they are professors back in their country, medical doctors, lawyers. I know so many persons who have to go back right at the drawing board, driving taxi, Uber, working in fast food restaurants, cleaning jobs, many different things just to survive, because when you come to a new country, your accolades don't come with you oftentimes. I mean, some of you guys watching this right now might be lucky or fortunate to just move right into a similar position like what you are used to back in your home country, but a lot of other immigrants have to just take what them can get, right? Now, I say that to say this. When you come to Canada, there's so many distractions in Canada that will cause you to forget the mission, that will cause you to forget the goal. You know, some of us start getting Canadian friends, we start becoming Canadianized, we start falling to the culture, we start just living our life. And the longer we're here and the more we are living our lives, the more we forget about the reason why we decided to make this journey and this transition in the first place. A lot of persons just start living for other people, just starting flexing on persons back in their home country, you know, the clothes, the shoes, the Instagram pics, the whole shebang. But in truth and in fact, you're here to build a foundation. You're here to create a opportunity for your future family, even if you don't have a family right now. Or if you have a family, you want to create opportunities for your children to succeed and to go through things that, to benefit from things that you haven't benefited from. That's the goal, right? However, we find ourselves, many of us, in positions of just living and just being so Canadianized that burning desire, that burning hunger, that passion that we had when we just migrated to Canada has started to deteriorate and just fall further and further and further behind in the wayside, just by the wayside. And we're just now just living just to survive, right? But we're not here to survive, guys. We're here to thrive. We're here to excel. We're here to achieve. We're here to achieve things that we didn't dream that we were able to achieve back in our home country. It's not about flexing back on family members and friends and colleagues and persons back in our home country, but it's about actually doing what is right, what is needed to create the platform to strive and to excel in this new country, right? So if you're watching this right now and you're an immigrant, let this be a reminder for you guys to remember the mission, remember the goal, remember why we left our beautiful countries, many of us, our beaches, our rivers, our streams, our food, our culture, our loved ones, our stability, and make the decision to come to a new country to start over from scratch. Many different variation in cultures in terms of different food, different weather, different people, different everything. Many of us are away from our families, and it's a constant sacrifice, loneliness, anxiety, immigration, so many challenges we're going through. It has to be for a reason. It has to be for a purpose. So please, guys, do not fall into the culture of mediocrity. Do not fall into the culture of just surviving. Do not fall into the culture of wasting time. You don't have time to waste as an immigrant in Canada. But what I can tell you is that if you put in the work, this country will reward you. One of the biggest things I always tell people is that in Jamaica, where I'm from, oftentimes you survive on one job, meaning that the average person don't work 2-3 jobs in Jamaica in order to survive. But oftentimes, because there's just not enough opportunities for part-time and full-time employment. Some people do, but just not enough for everybody. But here in Canada, you have opportunities to work 10 jobs if you have the capacity to do it. There is so much opportunities for you to work many different jobs and to hustle and to invest and to save and to achieve things, especially if you keep your credit in good standing and, you know, proper money management and so forth, so on. There's so much opportunities to just earn money and work and live, right? And of course, there's so many distractions as well, because persons might be earning the money, but they are distracted, they're not doing the right things and so forth, so on. But yeah, man, plant a flag and decide, say, yo, listen, this is why I'm here, this is what I'm doing, and it's short-term pain for long-term gain. You might not be able to do a lot of things that other people are doing because you have a different mission, you are in a different goal, you have a different purpose, right? Your purpose is really and truly to create a foundation for your future generation, right? And I was telling a friend of mine who lives in Nova Scotia right now, he's the first person from his family to travel overseas. I know his family is here, his mother is here, and so forth, so on. Somebody has to be the bridge. And for many of us, we are that bridge. Not many of us grew up having that rich uncle overseas or that rich auntie overseas. For many of us, we are that uncle, we are that auntie. We are that person who our other family members are looking up to create a bridge for them to be able to come across the ocean and to create an opportunities for their immediate family as well. So many of us have so much, I'd say, obligation and responsibilities to fulfill for our families that we don't have time to waste time. So guys, again, it's not an easy transition, so don't forget the goal. Remember the purpose, remember the reason why you decided that, hey, listen, I'm gonna try this immigration thing, you know. Sometimes we forget the purpose and the reason why, especially when you're here and immigration anxiety starts to hit you, loneliness starts to hit you, cost of living starts to hit you. Oftentimes it causes us to forget the mission, it causes us to forget the goal, to forget the purpose why we're here. However, let this video be a reminder, guys, to remember the purpose why we're here. Remember the goal why we are here. Stop wasting time in Canada. Canada is a country that will reward you if you put in the work. If you put in the work, if you are diligent, if you are proactive, you will reap so many rewards from this country. Don't forget the mission. Don't become so Canadianized that you forgot the reason why or how happy you were when you found out that your visa was approved, when you found out that your study permit was approved, your work permit was approved, your permanent residency were approved, you are now a citizen is approved. All of these things, don't forget how you felt, how happy you felt when you heard those words, when you got that email, and how I'd say enthusiastic and just how grateful you were and the plans that you had for yourself. Do not get distracted.
Sometimes we do things for better, and sometimes when we are trying to do better, it's like at any means we go to the extra mile, and sometimes it's not worth it. And this guy did say something in a video. Him say, him rather get sent back to Jamaica than in our country and being abused and being looked down upon like he was nobody. Hey, why? I may tell you guys, I posted a lot of stories, but this one, what happened to the guy children? If you don't listen to the story, in the left it kids them are one of them family in a one different state. So I guess. Hey, it is so sad, guys. Recording this story today. May I listen to it and then now. When he tell me say the guy passed away, I was like, oh, maybe he's sick and he passed away. But when he started telling me how the guy died, I was like, damn. If you know you sit down in a living room and get 15 piece in your chest. And if you know, so the signs were there, guys, and the signs were there, and you get the chance to leave. And your wife call and a ball to you. A woman chop up one of your finger them and you go through so much and you still make you call. And these people are narcissists. There's no other way to describe it. You have man that is narcissist and you have woman that is narcissist. You understand? It's like them don't want you left, they don't want you live without them, and then cry and them bawl and say them not do it again. You understand? And how them set up in life. I see some people are coming and say them put insurance on him. You know? Guys, the signs are always there. Ladies, the signs are always there. Lift up when you see signs. Stop telling yourself, say, the person that love you and them are change. You know what I mean? May your soul rest in peace. And I hope. And the saddest thing is, in family never get him body. And if you listen to the story, the woman said to him, say, you know, if you're dead America, nobody America you are buried. It's like The man have cousin, brother, sister, mother. Me say, me and the guy did that talk before we record the story. Man say, I'll know the mother now come to terms her son dead. She still feels her fate them have fake him death or something. She hope for phone him one day and then call. Cause there's so many unanswered questions. You know say a child left go one country. And when man say, at first the man getting visa no, and the man travel one time and run off on it. And we talk this over and over. When you don't get no visa, when you stop run off on one occasion, you're new in a foreign country, and every opportunity will present itself to you at first is going to be the one that are going to be successful. Travel, explore the place, explore different style, different people, different circle. And then you come back to Jamaica and you wait again, make friends, and then you can build upon a thing, and then now you can explain what you look for, you can explain what you want. Not just true you come a foreign first and one woman come to you and say, me just recently. Me not like, me go tell you something tonight, and me don't want nobody get offended. Me personally, me go tell you the truth. This is just my opinion and this is just me speaking. I'm gonna come off offensive to some ladies, Zane, and me ask you to forgive me, but me just talk my mind. Cause I don't know me no filter, me just a talk when me feel like is best for me and when me not like. Everybody have them preference. Me personally, now come a foreign and one woman tell me say she just recently break up with her husband and she want me come move in with her and come live. What make you and your husband break up? What was the fault? Who caused the relationship to mash up? Me not believe in that. Me not believe in a woman who married already and then now she come try, she divorced and she try lure me to come live with her and then now she want to marry me again. That, me just not like it. It just not sit well with me. No disrespect, I just me this, I just my opinion. Nothing wrong with Uno if Uno chose otherwise and that. But for me, I'm just not, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of it. That is just me. So please understand where I'm coming from. It is just me. You understand? There must be a reason why your relationship not work. What causes it? You understand? What causes it? Is when I say, yes, I know this man married a woman if get him paper, but boy, bitter and sweet. We just not joining something there. I just can't believe I'm bother with it. You get what I say? Something not right. I'm finding out a lot of these persons, when for the guy them married, it's like there's a thing a go on with them. Is either them psychopath or something that right up your sucker, or something, some behavior. Then that's a normal behavior for human. Some way, some shouting, some this, some that, some behaving, some controlling thing. Them that can't be real people. Me know you have reason. Alright, you know, so the man will give me the story to the guys. I'm showing that thing. The man tell me say, Zin, you know what the man tell me say? The man says a black American, and watch what the figure part about it. He also married to a black American and she's the opposite of that lady. Are the opposite of that lady. Because the man go as far as tell her, say, listen, I know I come from Jamaica, but I can leave America anytime. So anytime you feel like me I do something that you want to leave me, just tell me and make me go on my yard. He makes you know straight, say, I'm not frightened if you turn a foreign. Because Jamaica ain't come from. A man saying travel 40 countries in the world and none of them are better than in country Jamaica. So make that make sense. You understand? Yeah, just keep those kids in there. I'm going to ask him if he ever find out what happened to them kids. But then again, oh God, they're going to traumatize guys, boy. Poor thing. Sometimes we are lay down and we are lay down with the enemy and we don't know. And we laugh, cook for them, go places with them, tell them a dirty secret, tell them things they go through. And it turns out that are them set people. Imagine sleeping with the enemy. And the man say, oh no, the case not solved. I wonder how the case not solved. Case not solved. But I really want to hear what transpired. I'm not a detective. But one thing I know in life, you see whatever you dig, all dig too. And one thing with America, if you kill a man 1998, or when you are 60, or when you are 70, as long as they can crack a case and get a hold of you, that's it. So not because she in a custody and they arrest her. When I want to say what she did there at that time, or that just coincidental that somebody came in their house and does unalive him. You understand? So enough of them Jamaican man, you enough of them run down about you don't want to fire no man and this and that, and you know, be careful. You see the stories that come out. Some of them women cannot take rejection. Some of these guys cannot take rejection. Because when they invest time and money in you, they believe that they control you. So that's how you think go. There were so many signs. Anyway guys, you know what time it is. What is under my nose? I'm out.